Welcome to our presentation on Anthropic's internal research into how AI is transforming work. In December 2025, Anthropic, one of the leading AI research companies, published a remarkable study that turned the analytical lens inward. Instead of examining AI's broad economic impacts across society, they ask, what happens when you study the earliest and most sophisticated adopters of this technology, namely themselves? This research represents a unique window into the near future of knowledge work. Through surveys of 132 engineers and researchers, 53 in-depth qualitative interviews, and analysis of internal Claude code usage data, Anthropic has documented how AI tools are fundamentally reshaping software development work patterns, productivity metrics, and even professional identity. As the researchers themselves note, what's happening inside Anthropic for engineers may be an instructive harbinger of broader societal transformation. The findings reveal a workplace undergoing rapid and multifaceted changes. Let's start with the numbers. Engineers now use Claude in 59% of their daily work, more than double the 28% reported just 12 months ago. They report average productivity boosts of 50%, representing a 2 to 3x increase from the previous year. Perhaps most intriguing is that 27% of Claude-assisted work consists of tasks that wouldn't have been done otherwise, scaling projects, creating nice-to-have tools, and exploratory work that simply wouldn't be cost-effective manually. This represents not just efficiency gains, but an expansion of what's considered possible or worthwhile to attempt. Yet, there's a paradox. Despite these productivity gains, engineers report they can only fully delegate 0 to 20% of their work to Claude. This suggests AI serves more as an active collaborator requiring supervision than as an autonomous agent, a crucial distinction for understanding how AI augmentation differs from automation. Now let's examine the productivity picture more closely. The data reveals a complex relationship between time and output. Across almost all task categories, debugging, implementing features, code understanding, refactoring, engineers report slightly less time spent but significantly more output volume. This table illustrates the pattern. For debugging, time decreases slightly while output increases significantly. The same holds for implementing features. This suggests engineers aren't just doing the same work faster, they're producing substantially more while renegotiating how they spend their time. But there's nuance here. While most engineers report time savings, a subset actually experience increased time investment. Why? Some mention debugging AI-generated code, what one engineer called "when I vibe code myself into a corner." Others point to cognitive overhead for understanding code they didn't write themselves, or more thorough testing and exploration in new code bases. Some even persist on tasks they previously would have abandoned. This diversity of experience highlights that AI adoption isn't a uniform process. This brings us to perhaps the most profound finding. AI assistance is fundamentally reshaping what it means to be a software engineer. The breakdown of Claude usage by task type shows debugging at 55% daily usage, code understanding at 42% daily usage, and implementing features at 37% daily usage. But beyond these numbers lies a deeper transformation. Engineers are becoming dramatically more full stack, able to work confidently in areas where they would have been scared to touch stuff previously. Different teams use Claude to extend beyond their core expertise. Security teams analyze unfamiliar code. Alignment and safety teams build front-end visualizations. Research teams generate charts and analyze data. Yet, this broadening comes with concerns about depth. As one engineer noted, when producing output is so easy and fast, it gets harder and harder to actually take the time to learn something. This raises legitimate questions about potential skill atrophy and whether we're trading deep technical mastery for broad but shallow capability. The transformation extends beyond individual productivity to social and career relationships and professional trajectories. Perhaps most strikingly, Claude has become the first stop for questions that previously went to colleagues. One senior engineer noted that more junior people don't come to me with questions as often, suggesting potential disruption to natural mentorship and apprenticeship models. This table shows Claude's increasing autonomy. In just 6 months, it went from handling 10 actions before needing human input to 20, a 100% increase. Code design tasks increased 10x from 1% to 10% of usage. Feature implementation more than doubled. These technical capabilities translate to career uncertainty. Engineers report shifting towards higher-level work, managing AI systems, and express short-term optimism about productivity gains. But there's also anxiety. Some worry AI will end up doing everything and make me and many others irrelevant. Others simply acknowledge genuine uncertainty about what their roles might look like in a few years. One of the most significant findings is that AI isn't just making existing work more efficient, it's enabling new categories of work. 8.6% of Claude Code tasks involve fixing paper cuts, minor quality of life issues like refactoring badly structured code that were previously deprioritized. These small fixes could add up to larger cumulative efficiency gains. The 27% of work that wouldn't have been done otherwise includes scaling projects that were too resource-intensive, interactive data dashboards and other nice-to-have tools, comprehensive documentation and testing that seemed too tedious, and exploratory work that simply wouldn't be cost-effective manually. We also see the emergence of power users, 14% of respondents increasing productivity by more than 100%. Understanding what distinguishes these users could provide insights for optimizing AI-human collaboration more broadly. Are they particularly strategic in delegation? Do they have different verification approaches? Their success merits closer study. Anthropic's experience provides actionable insights for organizations navigating AI adoption. First, strategic delegation training, developing frameworks to help employees identify which tasks to delegate based on verifiability, stakes, and learning value. Second, skill preservation initiatives, creating intentional practices to maintain deep technical expertise despite the ease of AI-generated solutions. Third, mentorship reimagining, redesigning collaboration and apprenticeship models for environments where AI handles more basic questions. Fourth, capacity allocation planning, thoughtfully guiding how AI-created time savings are reinvested rather than assuming automatic productivity translation. The broader societal implications include economic transition support as AI capabilities expand, education system adaptation to balance foundational knowledge with AI collaboration skills, labor market monitoring of transformed job structures, and social safety nets for workers navigating rapid occupational changes. In conclusion, Anthropic's research provides a unique window into the near future of knowledge work. Their experience suggests AI adoption brings not just incremental efficiency gains, but fundamental transformations in how work is organized, executed, and valued. Key takeaways include productivity gains are real, but complex, with significant output increases accompanied changed time allocation patterns. Skills are broadening as they potentially shallow. The full-stack engineer emerges alongside concerns about depth. Social dynamics merit proactive management as AI tools may inadvertently diminish valuable collaboration. Professional identity is in flux, with what it means to be an expert being renegotiated. And strategic adaptation becomes crucial. Organizations that thoughtfully guide AI integration may fare better than those pursuing automation without redesign. As the researchers acknowledge, studying AI's impact at a company building AI represents a privileged position. Yet they believe, and we agree, that these findings offer valuable insights for the broader societal transformation underway. The most significant impact of AI may not be replacing human workers, but transforming what it means to do human work. Thank you. This presentation has explored how one of the leading AI companies is experiencing the workplace transformations they're helping to create. The Anthropic study reminds us that technological adoption is never just about efficiency. It's about identity, relationships, skills, and